And today's show is brought to you by Recon Text. That's right, Recon Text. Love it. Get your car detailed from Recon Text. Have it looking better than new. That's what kind of job they do on your car. They make your car look spectacular. Amazing. It's Recon Text over the corner of 8th and Black. Recon Text. They will get your car looking great. Just call them, 217-670-1132. That's 217-670-1132. And get your car taken care of on Recon Text. They will detail it. They can give your car a coating. By the way, a 3-year, 5-year, 7-year coating. No matter how long a coating you get, you don't have to wax your car for the entire duration. And it looks wonderful. Every time you take it to the car wash, it just looks fantastic. Get your car done at Recon Text. And right now, Recon Text, they're still having a great sale on remote car starts. Get your remote car start from Recon, where all you do is wake up and hit a button in your house. Just hit a button and then walk outside to a nice warm car. And Recon Text on the corner of 8th and Black. Call 217-670-1132 and make your appointment today. And Just Beds. Just Beds, our other signature sponsor. Just Beds, you guys, over 3120 Montvale Drive. Just Beds can get you a comfortable bed. It'll give you a good 8 hours of sleep a night. What's better than that? I mean, think about it. What's better than that? Just get yourself a Just Beds bed. Go into Just Beds. Check out all the selection. They have a great selection of beds. You can lay in them, test them, see if it's something you're really interested in. Then all you do is pay and go home. They deliver the bed. That's right. Just Beds professionals take your bed. They pick it up. They drive it to your house. They knock on your door, and then they bring your bed in. They set up the new bed, and then they even take your old bed and they just get rid of it. They get rid of it. Now, if it's too dirty, they take it to the bed graveyard, which is in Steve's front yard. But that's if it's too dirty. But a regular bed, they just dispose of properly. There you go. It's Just Beds over 3120 Montvale Drive. Just Beds. Stop by and see them today. Well, here we are.
Good morning, Ray.
Good morning. Morning disaster.
There we go.
On a Wednesday morning.
Hey, I got to thinking about Recon Text. You know, they really can clean anything.
Yeah.
They clean. They've detailed airplanes.
Yeah, they do.
They've cleaned
campers.
buses.
They do campers, buses, fire trucks.
Asses.
Yeah, and just a couple months ago, I took my Fat Stoner over there, and they got that sparkling clean.
I do remember when you took your Fat Stoner over there. Yeah. That was very fun. We all enjoyed that. There's nothing like the Fat Stoner getting clean. I do remember that.
Yeah, I think they gave it the 7-year coating because it hasn't been washed since.
I think
he's washed.
I think your Fat Stoner has been washed.
Oh, okay.
Your Fat Stoner, I think, was washed yesterday because he's wearing a brand new shirt, isn't he?
Oh, look at that.
I think so.
Here he is. I see him there. He's got his brand new shirt on. So he is somehow
not new. It's just
a clean shirt,
new,
different shirt.
It's new this week.
I mean, it's clean. You weren't wearing that shirt yesterday, were you?
no.
Or was he? I'm sure somebody in the chat room will tell us if you were.
Yeah, where's the T-shirt police?
Yeah, Irene is.
Yeah, where's Irene?
Isn't Irene the T-shirt police?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So
already people saying hello to Steve. It's good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and Mushmouth Steve. Look at that, Steve.
It is
Good
a
morning.
different shirt.
Good morning, Ray, Chrissy, Dan, Jason, Amanda, Irene, Holly, Lori, Diane, Karen, Corey, DADC, and the people being treated for syphilis after rolling around on a dirty mattress. Oh, unless maybe there might not have been a Steve hello in that. Well,
Good morning, Puddin'.
You're bound to forget one or two.
Good morning to Dan, Steve, TT, Ray, and Citizen Trump. I don't know who the hell is Citizen Trump.
I don't know.
Good morning, all.
There we
Good
go.
morning. Good
Steve's in
morning.
that one. Steve's in
That's
that
how
one.
you do it.
And then Karen just says, "Good morning." Well,
Good
so
morning.
Steve, you got a couple good mornings.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning to Ray, Dan, Steve, and Big Tuna.
Mm-hmm.
Who's
Good
Big
morning.
Tuna? Who's Big Tuna?
The mic was muted, but you didn't hear Christina yell, "Fuck you, Tyler."
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know who. I didn't know who was.
Tyler thinks he's being funny, but I got something for his ass.
I don't.
For his
I
ass.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he would give anyone the nickname Big Tuna.
Hang on, I got a gift for Tyler.
I don't know what's going on. Tom says, "Good morning to the master of cooking, Steve. Sorry, I didn't mean to forget you." Oh, okay. So Tom did forget him. All right. And Tyler says, "Love you, Christina."
Sure he does.
Well,
I don't believe it.
I'm saying that's what he printed.
Lies. All lies.
What can I say? He, that's what he printed.
Mm-hmm.
Always, or they're always shutting off. Steve, you notice they always shut that mic off all the time.
Well, do you want to
Yeah.
hear doors clanging and banging? And
I'll tell you, there's a lot of activity. A lot of activity.
Tyler likes to call Christina Big Tuna, and I like to call Tyler Meth Mouth. So I have a special gift for Tyler.
All right. Shake and bake. What is that? What the hell? Shake and bake crystal meth.
See, it's got the rocks and the batteries in it.
Oh yeah.
That's for you, Tyler.
I see Steve's looking to jump through the camera.
say, keep that away from Steve.
But now I give that to Tyler. He'll have a reason for his teeth to look like that.
He would touche that.
That's right.
Lori wants to know what's for breakfast. A lot of busyness in that. A lot of busyness in that camera. And by the way, my breakfast is Rice Krispies.
My breakfast is a killer omelet with 3 kinds of peppers and mushrooms.
And onions. Yummy, yummy.
Mine has Rice Krispie and Splenda. You eating anything, Steve?
No,
Nothing?
no breakfast for me.
Don't you have any fruit? Or don't you usually have fruit in the morning or something?
I used to, but I don't.
I had
He ran out.
No, this week.
yesterday. I had pineapple and cantaloupe.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I love fresh pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh pineapple. Fresh pineapple is one of my favorite foods. I mean, of all foods, fresh pineapple is one of my favorites. I love it so much. Mm.
Even like fresh pineapple, like the mixed fruit, the frozen mixed fruit you get in the bag. Even that's okay. The canned pineapple,
Never.
that's not meant to be eaten. That's meant to be used as an ingredient in something.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
pizza.
No, I like the fresh. I like the fresh pineapple where they just take the pineapple. And my wife used to buy it where they just cut the pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
And now she gets it where they like they used to cut she used to cut the whole pineapple, and she would get the whole pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
Now she gets the chunks of it.
Right.
I love it. It's so good. Fresh pineapple chunks are amazing.
We get a whole one when we can, and I cut it up, and it's pretty damn good.
Well, I see that the questions have already started, Steve.
What's that?
The questions have already started. Is Steve
No.
done with infusions? All right. So yesterday on the show, it said we said that February 6th was the original day that Steve's doctor predicted he'd be done with his infusions because he was every day he had to come in and get an infusion of antibiotics. So he has gotten a full bag of antibiotics every day since he left the hospital, which was, you got to remember, he went into the hospital on Christmas.
Yep.
And that's when they started giving him a bag of antibiotics every day.
Yep.
He was on nonstop antibiotic drip when he was in the hospital. And then when he got out of the hospital, he had to get a bag every day. So he has had, I don't know how many bags he's had, but
A lot.
yeah, I imagine 30 bags.
And no, I'm not done. I have 5 more days.
Really? So the doctor said yesterday that you're still
Yep.
you're still
She wants
dirty?
me to- she wants me to have. She wants to be safe, and she wants me to have 5 more days.
Did she see the new pustule that popped up in the last few days?
Well, I don't know about that, but she said the spot on my leg is not from infection. That's from because I'm fat. So
Yeah, that would be.
I ordered.
Yeah,
I ordered compression socks yesterday. They'll be here Friday. So
all right, nice.
that's what she suggested. That would probably solve that problem. She said, but the water blisters are not from the pus. Those are just.
Oh, good. So she said that's not the problem. But
yeah, she said that's not a problem at all. And she looked at my leg. And,
no, Steve does not only have 5 more days to live.
Five more days of infusion, not life.
I had to.
Hey, Ray.
I'll tell you guys what I did that was so stupid. Yes.
Karen says fresh pineapple makes her mouth burn, but it's so good. I don't think it's the pineapple. I think it's those mouth herpes.
Oh.
It's sometimes I get a little burn, but I love it. I love it.
Celery makes my tongue numb.
Really?
Yeah, fresh celery. It makes the end of my tongue numb.
Damn. Sydney wants to know Steve, where's the dirtiness coming from?
they don't know.
Dirtiness is from the foot, right?
Well, she doesn't know. She said your foot looks good.
But I mean, isn't that so? Why are you keeping up the antibiotics?
Well, because they want to make sure. Well, because I don't know. It was. I thought I was supposed to be done on yesterday on the 2nd, but then when I went to get my infusion, they said, "Oh no, you're scheduled until Friday," which would have been just 2 more days. I thought, well, okay, whatever. And then when I went to speak with the infectious disease doctor, her and 13 other people that stood in the room, and all just kind of looked like a bunch of monkeys fucking football. None of them talked. All this, I don't know what nationality the doctor was, rambled on with a mask on. I just nodded my head, yeah. And another nurse kept looking at me. She said, "No, Steve, that's not what you told me," because she took her mask off, and I understood what she said. But he said, I would like to see you go 5 more days, and then we'll be done. We will put it out, and then we'll be done. It's okay, whatever. You're the doctor, so
that's awesome.
I'm not going to argue with her. I can't pull the thing out myself, so I just do what they want me to do and be done with it.
Well,
hopefully.
I got to tell you, I'm glad you're almost done, but I'm glad you're going a few more days because I had to contact Steve yesterday because of a huge fuck up.
You're right, because the gun fucking tell you if I had been done with fucking infusions, them bitches would be mine, bitch, because I wouldn't be leaving the fucking house.
I knew it. Don't worry. I was going to call Christina, even if,
You're going to call Christina.
or Dan and have them. Let me explain what happened. And I don't even know who to blame on this.
I could tell. I'll tell you exactly what happened. I know exactly what happened. You tried to get that gift card to me, and you had my address in your Walmart thing. And when you ordered that stuff,
because I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice, and I wanted to buy Steve. I get him these Walmart gift cards, okay, which is, I think that's very nice of me. Wouldn't you agree, guys, that it's very nice for me to buy?
I appreciate it.
Don't strain your shoulder, patting yourself on the back.
No, but I've given him a few of them. It's not that I did it once. I've done it more than once. I've gotten. I originally put in his address to have them sent to him, but then when I went to buy it, they wanted to charge me. It wanted to charge me shipping, and I'm like, what the fuck am I paying shipping for?
And then why would you pay shipping on a card that weighs nothing?
Yes, and then Irene told me how to. She says that she buys them online, and for them to go to his email address, and so I was like, oh, that's better. So that's how I sent them. Okay, but I put in his address first, and then I ordered myself. The other day we were talking about soap, so I just ordered soap, which, by the way, my wife reminded me. My wife's at Walmart all the time, and the soap is in the store. So I should have just asked her. If I would have asked her, she'd have picked up some soap when she was shopping. But I also wanted to order this cologne, and this cologne is expensive, but you could order it online, but you couldn't order it you couldn't order it through they don't have it in the store. But I could order it online for a better price than I could for going through the actual maker of the cologne. You know what I mean? So I ordered this cologne, and it was sending me, and then I ordered some Dr. Squatch soap. All right, because Corey and Dan were talking about it the other day, and I was like, "Oh, let me try that." And so I ordered it, and then all of a sudden it sends me an email and says, "Your Dr. Squatch soap has arrived," and it sent me this like 2 days ago, and I was like, "What the fuck? It's telling me it arrived." I was like, "It hasn't arrived." It was like, what a bunch of bullshit. And yesterday I go to check the Walmart, and then it says my cologne. And it says my cologne has been shipped and will be delivered, will be at my house by, I forgot what day it said, but it said it'll be there by the end of the week. And I was like, what the fuck? I haven't even got my soap yet. And so I'm checking, and I double check my order, and it says, your stuff is being delivered to Williamsville. And I'm like, what? Williamsville? What the fuck?
Oh, no.
And then I get all kinds of pissed off. And then I send Steve a text, and I go, hey, has anything been delivered to you? He goes, I got this soap yesterday. So Steve got my soap.
Did you use it, Steve?
No, but I will like you to know that Kelly has rubbed her vagina all over.
Well, I'm sure vagina will smell good.
Oh, no, I doubt even Dr. Squatch can fix that.
Oh, Lord.
Let me get your soap. I'll rub my vagina all over it.
Clinton says Dr. Squatch texts him like 9 times a day. You know, there's a fix for that. Just enter stop into the reply field.
It'll stop. Yeah. But so Dr. Squatch soap, the Dr. Squatch soap showed up like a few days ago to Steve's house. But anyway, does it say my name on it, Steve? Or what?
No, it says my name on it.
It says your name on it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because that's what I thought. I'm not expecting anything. Yeah,
certainly not soap.
This is what I came. And I thought, what the fuck? I didn't order anything with that. I thought, well, maybe a Walmart order that I placed online was something and they shipped it. So I opened it and I thought, That's that Dr. Squatch soap that Ray was talking about. He was one of that. Man, that motherfucker must have bought me some too.
Yeah,
All
that's what
right.
my wife said. So I was telling my wife, I said, so I talked to Steve and I go, you stole my. So I was accusing Steve of stealing my soap. But
What flavor is it, Steve? Take it out and look.
It's birchwood.
Oh.
So Steve did not steal my soap, but I accused him.
No, it was sent to me.
It
And
was my accident. And my wife goes, so I told my wife goes, she goes, Steve's gonna think you sent him soap as a gift.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh yeah. And she goes, don't ask for that back. And I go, what? She goes, don't ask for it back. He's gonna think he's gonna
fucking Indian giver.
yeah, he's gonna
You can't say that anymore, Steve.
But she said, it's gonna be if you accuse him of taking it, it's gonna be insult him. And I go, well, he did. He stole it. She goes, that's gonna insult him. Let him think it's a gift. And I said, well, then he's gonna think I thought he was dirty.
Yeah.
I mean, why would I send someone soap? I'd send someone soap who I thought was dirty. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, well, I do think he's dirty. I always every single day I call him dirty.
That's true.
And for me to send him soap and accept the cologne, so I was thinking, Steve, you can keep the soap. I'm like, that would be, that'd be sort of mean of me to take it back. But the cologne you cannot keep. The cologne is way too expensive for you to keep. So that's
9/10 of the law.
I'm saying that I will.
Oh, hell.
I will be.
I'll bring your fucking cologne. I
will be getting the cologne. So
I don't know when it'll show up, but you can have your fucking Dr. Squatch fucking.
Well, that's the soap I wanted to go. I wanted to go ask the soap with that soap.
It smell. I will admit, I can smell it through the bag. It smells good, but I'm gonna stick with my dial. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying, was Corey the one that used it? Or
Corey and I have both had Dr. Squatch.
Yeah. And you guys were saying it smells amazing. So
yeah, I haven't smelled a bad one yet. I wouldn't call it amazing, but it's pretty damn good, and I haven't smelled a bad one yet.
Steve's scratching himself.
Yeah. So Steve's going to end up with Squatch balls?
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited about my soap, but my wife said she goes,
you'll have it this afternoon.
She goes, I'll buy some soap when I go to Walmart.
Yeah.
She goes, let Steve have his gift. And I go, it wasn't a gift.
It wasn't for me.
And she goes, let him have it. So my wife said, you can have the soap.
I'll bring this over by. I'll be out.
He's going to drive by and throw it out the window.
Probably.
Oh, well. Good old Steve.
Yeah, I've had Dr. Squatch cold brew cleanse, and it was pretty good because I'm a huge coffee fan, and that cold brew cleanse.
Oh.
I think it also had like caffeine in it that you would absorb through your skin.
Wow.
I could be wrong about that. I know somebody used to make caffeinated soap, and I wasn't sure if it was them or not.
I know that birchwood's a good smell, so I do want to try that, but
Yeah, I like the foresty ones. I don't like anything perfumey, but like the foresty ones and anything that smells like something edible.
I want my testicles smelling very wood-like, birchwood.
Smells like wood down there. Sniff it.
You're smelling that soap. Would my balls smell good with that scent on them? Pete?
Oh yeah, I suck them.
Yeah.
Oh! DA, grab that.
Where are you? Get it? Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Did I say something wrong?
No, nothing.
No, not at all.
No.
Not a bit.
That smells good.
Oh,
Yeah,
Very
so
clean.
I can't believe I accidentally sent my favorite, my gifts to myself. I sent them to Steve, so it sucks.
If you want to accidentally send some to me, that'd be cool too.
I'm never putting anybody's address in my Walmart account again. Never, ever, ever doing that. Because I went on Walmart, the app, and I was like, I went on, I said, oh, stuff was sent to the same thing, and it basically told me, well, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We sent it exactly where you told us to, so no.
So I was thinking of canceling the order and then getting a new one. I was like, fuck, no. Then I'd have to wait. Yeah, oh, well.
Oh, hey, Ray. Guess what I did last night?
What was that?
I ate these tamales.
Oh, were they good?
They were good, and I have not had a heart attack yet.
Oh, so you ate the tamales, you didn't have a heart attack?
That is correct.
Oh, wonderful. Did you give any to Christina?
Yeah, she had some too, and strangely enough, she hasn't had a heart attack
I'm
either.
still here.
Christina, did you like them?
Yes, very
Good.
tasty.
You need to learn how to make them.
I do.
That's you need to learn how to make them.
Mm-hmm.
My wife needs to do that class to
Yes, she does, because I would come over and partake.
Yeah. I was saying if she should do that class because there was a bunch of women that wanted to learn how to make them. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
People saying they'd pay so many dollars to learn how to make them. I think she should definitely do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's I think there's a lot of things Dee makes that she could teach.
Yeah. Well, my poor wife, her whole life is put up with pains in the ass, putting up with me. So, and I know I'm a mess, I know I'm a mess.
Did you watch Stainless last night?
No, I was going
Good.
to. What were you allowed to talk about me?
We would never.
We were discussing the fact that you kept dropping hints. If someone really loved me, they'd stop smoking.
Yeah.
And I said something I shouldn't have, but it was funny as fuck.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, I said if someone really loved Ray, they'd fucking stay home with him instead of going to their daughters all the time.
Oh my God. Well, I'm not going to listen to that.
Rude.
And you wonder why I don't listen to that fucking show.
I know there's a lot of Steve content that upsets him. I do know that.
Well, everybody's fair game. Hell, I've said shit about me and her on that show. So
Poor Steve Areno. So you didn't listen last night, Steve?
No.
well, you told him not to.
Well, he never listens.
We've all told him not to.
He always. I'll tell him not to do something 5 times, and that to him is, I've got to definitely do it.
He's doing it now. Something you
Mhm.
told him not to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scratch my eye
Where's your other hand?
on my leg.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
You're scratching that leg, aren't you?
Nope.
What do you do?
Not scratching it at all.
Pick it at the scab?
Nope, there's no scab on it.
Well, he does have a patch on his leg that looks like psoriasis. It's a very
Yeah.
dry, patchy thing, and I'm sure it itches like hell. So if you're gonna just rub on it, that's fine. But if you start picking it, you'll be
I'm
you're
just
infused.
Does he have
rubbing it.
psoriasis or something?
It
How
looks like psoriasis, just that where he was all swollen and pussy from the infection. It looks like alligator skin.
So why don't you grab some lotion?
I am. I put
Oh,
lotion on
medicine.
it from the hospital every day, like they gave me.
Mhm.
It just
It's all dry and cracked and itchy.
I think now they would want me to go to see some vascular. They think I have some vascular disease and causing my legs to do that. Fat people do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Fat people legs do that. I always said to
Vasculitis.
myself, if I ever got to the point where I had to wrap my legs, I want to be dead. Well, I'm to that point now, so.
I think Sean Boleyn had that problem somewhere. He's having to wrap his lip.
Yeah, it happens, especially if you sit a lot.
like a
Yeah.
fat walrus.
Vasculitis.
Bubba's
I
had
don't
that
have-
problem before.
I don't have that, but
Well, no, you're too active.
yeah. Well, I am.
And when you sit, you put your feet up.
Well, I'll tell you something. I have been. I've been wearing a calf sleeve since that last calf injury. Just knocked me on my ass. I got this calf sleeve, and it's ever since then I've never had a problem. So it's holding in my muscles, and I haven't had a strained calf since I started wearing that sleeve. Thank God. So, and it's been great. It has been great.
I want to look at one of those compression sleeves for my arm because I've had issues with this arm ever since my heart calf. I don't know if I'm slowly leaking somewhere or if like maybe some thrombosis going on or what, but just all in here. It hurts like I've been working out for days.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
And I don't know if I don't know if a compression sleeve would work, but I'll tell you, man, I know that it's worked on my calf because I have not had a pulled calf since I started wearing that sleeve, and it's been awesome. It looks weird because my left leg has nothing, and my right leg has the sleeve on it.
Well, as long as it's not interpreted as a gang sign, you'll be fine.
No, it does. No, but I'm saying it looks and feels better. This whole calf sleeve thing has made a big difference in my life. So, Steve, I'm telling you, the compression sleeves will make a big difference in yours, I think, or the compression socks, right?
Well, I will say this. Evidently, I'm taking my health more seriously than I'm taking my enjoyment because I budget money every month.
Yeah.
And I had budgeted money to go to the dispensary. I took that money and spent it on compression socks.
Oh, wow.
That's
how much were those compression socks?
Well, for 4 pairs are $40. I didn't want to get more than 2 pairs, so
yeah.
So I didn't want to wash laundry
that's-
all the time.
That's not an all the time purchase, though. It's not a regular purchase. You should be able to get by for several months just on those 4.
But I should tell you this: the calf sleeve is a lot cheaper.
I probably could have went with that, but I went with the whole sock, because it's just my calf that I have a problem with my shin.
Yeah, but your feet swell too, so it'll definitely help with your feet. It's going to be an all around.
My feet are definitely swell. Especially my left foot. So that's why I went in. Yeah. But I bought extra large because Bubba said to watch them because sometimes they're really fucking hard to get on and they really hurt. So I went with these ones that are special stretchy. They show they can extra big so you can stretch them out real good.
Do you need a sock putter on her?
I got a sock putter on her.
Okay, because I have an extra
I
one.
got a long shoe puller on it too. I got a long shoe puller too if I need one, but I don't need one.
You ever seen a sock putter on her, Ray?
A sock? No, I've never heard of
a sock putter on her. It's a piece of plastic, almost like half of a PVC pipe with a rope on it, and you put your sock on that and stick your foot in the pipe and pull the rope, and it pulls the socks up for you.
Oh wow, I've never seen that.
Yeah,
I didn't know there were people that are so lazy they can't even put socks on.
Well, there's some people that go through certain things in their lives, like have strokes, where they lose function of certain parts of their body, and they have to try to figure out how to get it back. So that helps them. It's a helper. It's not. They don't put it on for you. It just helps you.
Yeah, and that's why he drags his left foot because he's had the stroke on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know he was a foot dragger. Oh.
Yeah. He can't keep a sock on that foot because he drags that foot. He can't pick it up all the way.
Exactly.
Got ourselves a foot dragger on the show.
I've had foot drag since my stroke. I know that. It gets even worse when I get tired. Like yesterday, fuck. I had to go to the fucking infusion. I had to walk 400 fucking miles. Then I had to go over to the fucking
Why did you have to walk so far?
Oh, because people park where they're not supposed to. There's specific parking for the handicap, the infusion people, and the cancer people. And there are people that they ain't got cancer. They just come rolling out of that hospital and get in their car. And that's no, they're not supposed to be parked there. Okay. I just went with because I thought it was my last day. I thought, I'm gonna walk. I'm a big man. I'm gonna park way back here and walk in. I'm early. I finally get to the fucking chair and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. I thought I was having a heart attack. I thought, fuck off, I better go to the ER. But I didn't. I just sat there. And then I had to fucking leave the fucking infusion. I had to walk back to my truck again. All the way fucking out in the bum buckies up in the middle of the parking lot. I had to drive over to the other fucking building and drive around the fucking parking garage for 35 fucking minutes looking for a goddamn parking space. Finally, I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna have to park far away.
The thing with the parking space, the parking lot, is you could park on any floor and take an elevator. You know what I mean?
Check the messages, Ray. Check the messages.
You can, you know what I mean? You can go to a different park on whatever floor and then get off and then jump in the elevator and it'll take you right where you need to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, yeah.
Now this is a picture of, there was a car that was in, I believe it's in a cancer space. I don't know what space that is.
Yeah, if you zoom in on that, you'll see exactly what Steve is talking about.
Mm-hmm.
People not parking where they're supposed to.
So this car is parked for one of the cancer patients. This vehicle,
Yeah.
It's parked in its spot.
Yeah. That vehicle's parked in a radiation therapy
Radiation.
patient spot only.
Yep.
Oh, and look at who would park in. I mean, that's a spot for cancer patients.
Yeah.
I know, right?
That next spot over that's empty, that's infusion.
Yeah. This
Well,
one
what
here
kind
for
of-
cancer patients is not empty.
There's a truck.
I
pulled in.
asked
Now
him if I could park there.
I don't know what kind of dirty truck that is. It's so dirty. It's dirtied up the door so much. It's got a different door on it.
That's road salt.
That is pretty fucking intelligent how they kept their fucking tailgate closed because somebody borrowed the truck and fucked the tailgate all up and it wouldn't ever shut. That's pretty fucking smart there.
So, and it looks like they got some kind of tailgate closer on their truck.
Yep.
I'm not sure. It looks like hillbillies are invading the hospital.
Oh, that's not the worst truck that's in there. I've seen worse.
Hillbillies have started a hospital invasion, and look, they're parking in the cancer spots. Oh my god!
I think we need to see if Shaner has a white tailgate that I can put on there so it'll match the door.
When did you take that picture, Christina?
When I was in the hospital.
Yeah. Was it
Oh my
the day you got out?
I don't know. Yeah, it was the day I got out.
I think I was pulling
So you
around to
went
get you, and I was like, "Oh, there's that fat piece of shit."
So you're driving
And-
around and you see that. You say, I'm going to get the picture of him.
I was like, "Oh, I gotta get a
What
picture."
other kind of fucking pictures you fucking take? You know you're supposed to black out my fucking license plate. God damn it. You just showed my license plate number to the whole
What's the
fucking
difference?
world.
Your fucking phone number's been blasted all over.
See, you're supposed to block that out. You can't block that out. People can't see that. Drive. That's not my truck, anyhow.
Who else? Who
So
else
there's
drives a
two of
hillbilly
those.
truck with a white
I will-
door and a little strap to keep their tailgate?
I've only put a white door on one truck, and Christina's only broken one tailgate.
Right?
We didn't do too
By the
well.
way, it's also on or over the line on the right side. Yes,
Yes,
she's
it
right.
is.
Right?
Look at the back right tire. It is on the
That's
line.
because there was another car parked next to me. If people squeeze in, oh, look at that. I got to get that tailpipe off there. It's about ready to fall off.
Steve, that
It's been
tailpipe is
broken, bro.
already off.
It's been broken since the parade.
I thought maybe you broke it when you drove through the ditch down the road from my house.
No, I did it when I went to Lori's house. I backed into her side of her steps and broke it off.
Wait a minute, you went to Lori's house and you backed your car in and you hit what? Her steps?
Her steps.
Good
Her
Lord.
steps. The steps. The steps. You know, step. They're concrete. I backed into them.
Let's go from the same person who regularly puts their address in open chat. to
Mhm.
solicit. Of course.
His address has been out there.
Yeah.
His phone number. Didn't he ramble off a password one night? I mean,
Yes. I saw there was a thing not that long ago where somebody was giving something away, and
mhm.
Steve and they were wanting somebody to come by and pick it up. And Steve goes, "Well, I live at blah 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 blah," and he put his whole address in the. This is in the comments, and he puts and the
Comments
person's
are
like,
publicly viewable.
and then the person's like, "Well, this is for anybody who wants to drive by, who wants to come by and get it." And some other guy's like, "Well, shit, I'll drive by and get it." They go, "Okay," and I'm like, "What about Steve's address?" They didn't say, but they didn't say anything. But they were kind of implying like, "I don't know who this son of a bitch is that's putting his address, but I am not taking this shit by his house." But I saw right in the comments him saying, "Well, here's my address," and he's leaving his address on the comments. If anybody wanted to pick something up and bring it to him, I think so. I'm not sure what his plan was there. Just go ahead and making the address public on Facebook. So I don't think you should worry about your license plate or your license number being copied.
Yeah, I think that's a little less of an issue.
By the way, I can't even see your license number.
By the way, it's not even my truck anyhow because it doesn't come back Steven Stanton. It comes back my mom.
Come back
I'm
to
not worried about it. But I don't want my poor mother to get trouble.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Although I did run a red light the other day. And I fuck, that's going to take a picture and she's going to get a ticket and I'm going to get yelled at. I didn't mean to do it on purpose. I was just trying to beat it. I was in a
So you
rush.
ran through
Hang on.
a red light.
If you're trying to beat it, then you ran it on purpose.
Well, it was yellow. It was yellow. I thought, I got
Yellow
time.
doesn't mean speed up. Yellow
Steven
means
does.
get ready to stop.
I couldn't have time to stop.
He
It was just like,
He means fucking
it-
gun it. That means gun it because it's going to turn red in
Yeah.
seconds. They got to gun it.
I guess yellow means speed the fuck up.
I thought it did.
In Steve's defense, according to Tyler, in Steve's defense, who the hell's going to steal his identity? What are you going to steal from Steve? Felonies and warrants?
Yeah,
There you go.
Right.
stealing his identity would make things worse.
His credit. How many times have you declared bankruptcy?
3 or 4.
It's not like he has any credit. You know, what the hell are you going to get?
No. My credit rating is like 228, something like that.
I've never seen anybody with a 2-digit credit rating like that.
So stealing Steve's identity is going to get someone nothing. Oh my God. Yeah. Stealing Steve's identity would you'd have to be paying money.
Yeah.
And let the old creditors find him. Oh my God.
Somebody would steal his identity, and like a week later, they're going to knock on his door and be like, "Dude, I'm sorry. You can have it back, and here's $100. I'm sorry. Just
Please forgive me for stealing your identity."
I'm sorry for the inconvenience. You know what? Here's my car too. So
Good old Stevenator. You know that he just blazes in that truck. You know.
oh yeah.
You know he sits in there and gets super high. Well, the police
He
knock on the
hotboxes in
windows.
that truck. It's like a
You know when he
Cheech and
rolls
Chong
on the
movie.
window, when the rolls on the windows, smoke just bellows out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
It's our good old Stevenator. Have you smoked all your flour? Aren't you smoking flour outside the house though?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a no. No.
Yeah, but no,
I think
it's one or the other.
I think he's waiting for spring. I think he's waiting for spring to start You
No,
know what I
I'm
mean?
trying to cut
Or you can
back.
open the window and have it roll out. You know.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I smoked some in the other day, but I just after when after the Royal Rumble party and Dan noticed there was an odorous smell in my apartment building. I kind of let the landlord know, so I wanted to kind of stay off the radar. So I decided
Yeah.
I don't want to get caught. Whoever gets caught, so I don't think she's
Well,
gonna get caught.
you know who it was.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we know who it was. Fucking duh.
Mhm.
The only
Are
one
they gonna
person in
kick
the
her
building
out?
that
Are they gonna
smoked
kick
weed.
her out of that? Is she gonna get kicked
But
out
it
or
was
what?
fucking rank. I thought, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm not even home.
And the hallway fucking stunk, but Steve's
Yeah.
apartment did not. But did you notice what Steve just said though? He went and complained and turned her in so he wouldn't get in trouble.
Well, yeah, that's pretty smart. Yeah.
I mean, I've stolen some things, but I'm gonna turn in a thief so that I don't get caught.
Well, no, but his buddy Bubba needs a place to live.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
He wants Robin to be gone so Bubba can get the slot.
Bubba gets out next Wednesday.
Oh, he's gonna be out for good?
Yeah,
Or?
Bubba is
Yeah.
getting released next Wednesday. I told him that somebody needs to take his van to Recon Tech so he'll have a clean home to go to.
Yeah, he
I hope
can't
they
get
take him to
DVD again.
Aspen Dental too.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, damn, Steve.
What did you say?
Oops. Sorry, Bubba. I love you, Bubba. I love you, Bubba. I love you, Bubba. I've been smoking a bit too much this morning. Sorry, Bubba.
Son of a bitch. Oh. I think Christina just peed my pants.
Good old Bubba Nader. Yeah, Karen says she didn't hear what he said.
Oh, I can't
And
repeat. I
didn't
can't
hear it
repeat
either.
it.
I didn't hear it either. It was something about
I can't say it again.
you said
Dan said
someone
they-
needs to take Bubba to get a dental. What the hell? I didn't.
Dan said they need to take Bubba's van to Recon Tech to have a clean home to go to. I said somebody better take him to Aspen Dental.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Okay. Yeah. Good.
You ever
old
heard
Bubba.
Aspen Dental's commercial?
Yes.
The
have
Aspen
a-
Dental commercial is, do you have failed missing or broken teeth?
I do. I got a whole shitload.
Yours is not as prevalent as Bubba's.
I need to go. I want to go to. I need to get false teeth really bad. I just can't do it. My brother
How many
has false teeth.
Well, you don't. With your teeth, you can't even smile. Smile, Steve. Yeah, because you can't even really tell.
That's because they're back here. I got my incisors. I don't have cracked teeth. You know, I don't miss my front teeth or anything. I have the ones that tear and chew.
Yeah, I don't. My teeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you can smile and nobody knows you're okay. You can still eat, right?
Milk got a big tooth missing too. She has a long fang missing.
Oh, really? When did her fang break off?
When Christina had her, Christina beat her.
Oh.
I did not.
That sounds like sounds like Christina would beat
Milk
her cat.
told me last
Don't
night.
beat my animals.
Mommy
I
beat
love
me all the
animals.
time.
Oh, what a
He
horrible
smacked me
cat.
in the face, knocked my tooth out.
I'm gonna smack Steve in the face.
Be missing a couple teeth. I'm missing one back here, a molar. I got hit in the face when I was working on the oil rig. I got hit in the face with a piece of machinery and it cracked it. And then it developed a cavity that spread up into my sinus cavity.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
God damn. They had to yank that son of a bitch out, huh?
Yeah. And then when they
I
did,
said-
the dentist was like, oops. I said, no, you're not supposed to say oops. He pinched my nose shut. He should try to blow air out through your nose. So I did, and the air bubbles came out of the roof of my mouth
Oh, Jesus.
where the hole was.
Unbelievable.
So every now and then, if I do it right, I can, take a mouthful of water and blow it out my nose through the hole in the roof of my mouth.
Oh,
Cool.
I bet you're. Well, I'm not even going to say the dirty thing I was going to say. I was going to say something so dirty.
It's like having
Oh,
a snorkel, so I don't have to come up for air.
I still got my wisdom teeth.
They're
You
not
still,
working.
you still got your wisdom.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got my wisdom teeth removed.
No,
I
I know.
got my wisdom teeth removed when I was like, what, 19? That's when they were sort of, that's when I had surgery to remove mine.
I had mine out early
Yeah.
20s. They removed them all at the same time.
That's when most people get their wisdom teeth taken out is,
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
like, your
My
mouth's
doctor
not
told
big
me-
enough. And I'm like, really?
I had
First time I've
mine
been told
taken out.
that.
Well, when I was like 12 or 13, they had started to grow inside my jawbone.
oh,
So if you feel right here, you can feel pieces of my jawbone missing. There's divots where the teeth came from.
I'll be damned. How disturbing. So you're close to Neanderthal.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
He's got no jawbones. He's got a hole in the roof of his mouth.
Yeah.
How dirty.
My body will be identifiable. And I'm pretty sure if I get hit in the jaw hard enough, it's just going to snap off because there's holes right here.
Yeah, I got mine late teens or like 19, I think, is when they pulled out. And I got like, I want to say two removed or something. And I don't know. But I think I've had 3 total removed. I don't know if the 4th one ever didn't come in or what happened, but
Oh.
I do remember that I had it when the surgery where they took out 2 was a rough one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not. I had all 4 of mine done at once.
Tyler says he had his taken out when he was in the military. And he said no anesthesia or anything. They just open up, break them, and pull them out.
Yeah. And they do that so that they don't become a problem later.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'll be damned. Yeah, I know that that's a painful surgery.
Yep.
And they usually overdope you when that happens. So because I remember being really, really woozy afterwards. And then I came here to Springfield to get mine done. So I got them taken out in Springfield.
Oh.
And then I spent the night at some friend's house and they all smoked weed, so they'd be as goofy as I was. It was a wild night.
Somewhere
Oh,
I have
well.
a video of my daughter after she got hers taken out in the military, but they doped the shit out of her. And like, I don't remember if it was in recovery room or in the car ride on the way home or something. Somebody tried to help her with something. And with her mouth full of gauze packing, she screamed at them, "Leave me alone. I am an independent black woman."
What the hell?
Yeah. That's how stoned she was.
Oh my God.
Screaming out ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Love it.
There's a
Yeah.
picture over there of her at a Halloween
go,
party. Just a few days later, you can tell she's still stoned.
Oh, wow.
Bottom left corner.
I remember the after mine, like my girlfriend came up and we went to my friend's house that I went to college with, who is because I got a job interview while I was still in college. They offered me a job at WYMG. So that's when I first started working at YMG in like 87. And then my wisdom teeth started coming in not that long after I started working there. So a guy that I went to college with, he graduated. He was the top sales student in college, and they hired him. YMG was looking for a salesperson, and I was, like I said, they hired me to do stuff on air, and then I was, for some reason I was actually in the offices because they needed something done, and so they said, "Will you go work in the office and do this?" So I was doing whatever they needed, copying papers or whatever during my internship. And they were saying they were looking for new salespeople. And I spoke up and I said, "Hey, my college class, we've got the guy that won the sales award because he learned how to sell radio, and he's better than anybody else." And I said, "But I know he's interviewing in St. Louis." And they said, "Well, give me his name." And I said, "Okay." So I gave them his name, and they hired him. And he came up, and they gave him a full-time job here to do it. And he moved to Springfield. So he had a house in Southern View, and I had to get my wisdom teeth done. And my girlfriend came up, and then we spent the night at my buddy's house. And we went over there, and I was really fucked up from getting my wisdom teeth done. But he ordered Bernie's and Betty's pizza, and I'm like,
Ooh.
and it's the first time I ever tried Bernie's and Betty's pizza. And it was fantastic. And I was like, holy shit, this is good. And I'm devouring Bernie's and Betty's pizza with my teeth, freshly taken out. And I wasn't supposed to eat anything, but I couldn't feel anything at this point because, I was still sort of doped up. And I was eating Bernie's and Betty's pizza, and then I guess I had sex with a girlfriend and all this stuff, and I was saying stuff that I don't even remember, I just remember her telling me the stuff I was saying.
Well, as long as it was your girlfriend and not somebody else's.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I swapped with the guy or what happened because he had
Hell, it might have been the guy for all you know.
I don't know. Crazy. The next day, she was telling me stuff I was saying while having sex, and I'm like, "Well, what kind of pervert would say that?" She goes, "It was you," and I was like, "Oh."
You should have heard the things you said to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know. So I do know that the after effects of the wisdom teeth getting taken out were crazy. So
yeah,
I don't remember any of it. I just remember what I was told. Yeah, but the wisdom teeth, I wish there was video because I would have looked good. That's when I was a good looking guy. I think was back around then, 19 years old, 19, 20. I think I was a good looking guy. I don't think I started getting ugly till. Yeah, I think I started getting ugly around 30s, which sucked. I don't know. Oh well. So
what's on the
agenda today, Steve? When are you going to your infusion?
Infusion?
Are you checking your teeth in the camera, Steve?
Am I what?
It looks like you're checking your teeth in the camera. You're like,
what time
himself.
is?
I have infusion this afternoon, yes. And then I'll drop your package off at your house on my way home.
Spooner says he's been ugly his entire life.
I've been ugly my whole life too.
I would have to agree, Spooner.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
What did you say to him?
I didn't say nothing.
Spoon, was he mean? I'll hit him if he was. I didn't hear what he said.
I was talking to Spooner. I was agreeing with him.
You're so mean.
He's been ugly as long as I've known him. So what time's infusion?
Whenever I get there.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a scheduled time.
Well, it is. I'm supposed to be. I'm scheduled for 2:00.
Okay.
But if I get there earlier, they take me earlier because they like me up there.
Yeah,
All
he's
the
a
gals, all
he's
the
a
gals
gold
fight
member.
over- all the gals
Because you are
fight over me,
fucking
but
Steve.
I don't
That's right.
complain. I come in and I know what they're going to say. They're going to say, any falls? Nope. Anything new? Nope. Any pain? Zero. Okay, hook it up. 30 minutes later, it's done. I'm go home.
In today's Wall Street Journal, ESPN, Fox, and Warner Brothers are teaming up to create a supersized sports streaming service that will offer content from all major leagues, a deal that will reshape the sports and media landscape. The as yet unnamed service will be offered directly to customers who would be able to stream all of these companies' sports content, the company said in a statement. So each of the companies will have a 1/3 ownership of the new service, which is expected to launch in the fall. The companies did not announce pricing, but the CEOs of Fox Warner, Discovery, and Disney, ESPN's majority owner, said the new offering would increase choice for fans and give new sports-centric service to those who have cut the cord on traditional pay TV. They say the deal marks a milestone in the growth of the streaming industry and could accelerate consumers' shift away from cable TV. Sports has long been the key attraction of cable, the glue holding the old school bundle together. Media companies have been, which by the way is true.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that's the only reason I have DirecTV is for sports. Media companies have been hesitant to offer their most valuable sports properties, such as NFL, NBA, and baseball games, outside the high-priced traditional cable package, which has made watching sports exclusively on streaming platforms particularly complex. Now, as paid television's decline accelerates because of cord cutting, companies such as ESPN, Warner, and Fox are seeing the writing on the wall and shifting their bets to the streaming world as the creation of this new venture shows. For Disney, the partnership with other networks adds to an array of strategic options the company has explored. For ESPN, Disney's still looking for a potential strategic partner or investor and will maintain a plan to offer a standalone ESPN streaming app for those who don't want to buy into the all-in-one bundle. But here's what they're going to do. They're going to put Warner's going to put their NFL, their Major League Baseball games on the service. The Warner Brothers is going to put they have NBA and hockey and some baseball. And then ESPN has hockey, NBA, and baseball, and football. So they're going to, all this stuff's going to be available. I don't know what the name of this app's going to be.
What are the blackout dates going to be?
Why?
What are the blackout dates going to be?
I think this says, but I'm telling you, I think this basically says that they're going to go, because the only reason they have blackouts is because of the over-the-air stuff. So what they're going to do is they're going to declare this. I think they're going to bypass the blackouts.
But
yeah. Well, the whole reason I added the ESPN to my Disney bundle was so I could watch hockey. And the Blues are always blacked out, and the Blackhawks are always blacked out. So what the fuck's the point of me even adding hockey to my Disney bundle? Nothing.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you something.
Yeah, Corey, I'm with you.
It's too long to read the rest of it. But I think this kind of I think they're going to follow a new thing happened this year that never happened before. Okay. And that was the MLS deal. the MLS streaming deal was the first one ever that said fuck blackouts.
Yeah.
And they pulled it off. They pulled it off, and it was great. So like the MLS games, they didn't black out. They didn't black out St. Louis or Chicago games. They were all available on Apple TV, and it was great because I watched every St. Louis game. I don't watch the Chicago team in MLS, but I watched every St. Louis game, and it was fantastic. So they were the first ones that said fuck blackouts, and I'm pretty sure that this streaming that they're creating is going to follow the same rule, which is because it's not originated. The sports are talking about, they weren't originated from the cable. So that's why they were able to say fuck blackouts. So if they're doing the same thing with this new service, then they'll go fuck blackouts. And then we can get any, you can watch anything, which would be awesome. By the way.
That requires having your own production unit there. Instead of picking up a network's broadcast and restreaming it, you have to have your own production unit there, your own cameras, your own production trucks and stuff like that. If they can pull that off, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know how. I have no idea what the plan is, but I know the MLS last year said fuck blackouts and they won. And you didn't have any blackouts, which was great. So I don't know if this new venture is going to be doing the same thing or not, but it seems to me like, I know that, for example, if you're blacked out from getting Cubs games by your cable service, you can buy a subscription to Marquee Sports, or you can just pay for the app and you can get everything for free. Because the Cubs broadcast service is called Marquee, and in some cable systems it's blacked out. But if you buy the app, you get it. There's no blackout. So I don't know if this is going to work along those lines or what, but you can get Cubs games just from paying for Marquee, which I think is like $18 a month or something for Marquee. So
if this works and there are no blackouts and it's not horribly expensive, I could actually see myself signing up for this because, one destination for all of your sports, that'd be all right. I could do that. And then we could pull off a sports-themed show on this network.
Right.
Oh, my God. That would be awesome. Yeah, Corey says, I signed up for MLB Network and Valley Sports and still had Cardinal blackouts. So I haven't watched a game in almost 2. Yeah, I don't know. I know Cubs games aren't blacked out here. We have to watch them. So, and I'm not a Cardinal fan, so. But Cardinal games were available for me. I had DirecTV though.
Yeah.
So I don't know how this new streamer would work, but if they follow the MLS streaming rule, then it's going to be fuck blackouts.
I thought about signing back up for YouTube TV because it's all the channels that I've been missing, and I would be able to watch my hockey. But fuck, that's like $80 or $90 a month. I loved it when I had it, but I'm trying to save a little money now, so I'm. For now, I mean, it was my hockey, it was my NASCAR, it was my football. I could get it all on YouTube TV because it gave me all the network channels. But that's just too much of an expense right now. Maybe down the road.
I know Max is showing some NHL and NBA games right now, but I think that's just part of the package.
Yeah. Well, I said I'd never sign up for another service because if I don't have it, I don't need it. But I signed up for Paramount last night.
Well, I'm telling you, I think it's pretty cool. So this article basically says if you have this streaming app that they're creating, and you also have Paramount Plus and you have Peacock, you'll be able to watch every single sport. There's no, you won't miss any sports game.
I'm in.
So you could have both. This is gonna This is going to put you on 3. This is basically telling you that all you'll need is 3 streaming apps, and you'll get all the sports.
Oh, yeah.
And I love it.
Sports is a huge market. It's just talking the leagues into it because those cable networks like CBS strikes a deal with that particular league and says you're only going to show this game on our network. Here's some money. So they have to get past that money barrier.
Yeah. Well, they'll still pay them, but now people will have to buy Paramount Plus to get the game.
Yeah.
And the same thing is, the people, the networks that are buying the sports packages, they would make them available on the streamers.
Yeah.
So the network's still getting there. They're still going to run commercial.
Oh yeah, they have to.
Here's the deal. The networks make money on the commercials. So now they can make money on the commercials and people airing. And now people airing the games on their streamer. So they'll get subscriptions too. And if it's $8 a month or $10 a month or even $5, whatever. So they'll still make money. And they'll also get top dollars for commercial. I mean, the Super Bowl is still the biggest. The Super Bowl is the biggest money-making product of the year. It's the Super Bowl, the Academy Awards, and and I can't remember the other one. I just read what the other one was. It's the Olympics. The Olympics every 4 years. Biggest money makers on television because the commercial rates are so high. And the Super Bowl, every year, Super Bowl finishes number 1. And the Academy Awards finish number 2.
I'm with Corey. If this works and it's not too much of a screw-in, I'll get it.
Oh, yeah.
Jelly Roll's going to be in a Super Bowl commercial.
Oh, your ass.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, and she's debuting as an actor in a Super Bowl commercial for Uber Eats.
Oh, my.
He's going to wake up in the morning and go in the kitchen and go, what the hell is that? He's coming on my face.
What the hell did he just say?
People
I'm
Jelly Rolls.
Swift. I'm complaining about Jelly Roll.
Yep, Jelly Roll's making his acting debut in a Super Bowl commercial. Yes, Jelly Roll is going to guest mentor on American Idol also.
Oh, wow.
What's he going to guest mentor about? How to be a failure? Because he
not
didn't even
a failure,
hit. He was like 30. He was 39, right? Wasn't that when he first got famous? He was 39 or something.
Yeah.
So what's he going to mentor? What's he going to mentor teenagers for? Wasn't he when he was a teenager? Wasn't he a drugs dealer or something?
Yeah, he's giving them tips on how to restart your career when you get out of prison.
He only spent 5 years in prison for drugs. He was selling meth.
Cupcakes?
No, he's selling meth.
Making an entry in some donut shops. I didn't know it.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jelly Roll, here to talk to you about these cinnamon rolls.
Oh.
I'm Jelly Belly, and here's the story of when I stole a bunch of donuts when I robbed a Dunkin'. Karen says Jelly Roll needs to be in a Dunkin'. Yes, he should be in a Dunkin' Donuts commercial.
He could start a band, though. He could have Jelly Roll, Bismarck, Long John.
Listen, I did you guys see him performing at the John Bon Jovi Music Cares thing? Did anybody see that?
No.
Because I got to tell you something. I know Steve likes this guy, but Jelly Roll performing, it sounded like shit. He did the song Bad Medicine. You guys know the song Bad Medicine by
Bon Jovi? Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't know what the hell song he was doing, but he's out there performing. And they cut to a clip of John Bon Jovi.
Oh,
Bon Jovi's watching, and he looks like He looks like he's trying to figure out what the hell song this is. Because he didn't even know. I mean, he couldn't hit any of the notes. I mean, I was sort of embarrassed for Jelly Belly.
That song's not in his range.
It's not. No, it is definitely not. It's it was very interesting. It was very interesting. So I'm just telling you to look it up. It's him doing Bad Medicine. I think they should have. I'm not sure he should have been at the Bon Jovi thing. So yeah, it was not good. That's all I'll say.
Karen says he should.
I know Steve.
Karen said he should do Dead or Alive, but I think even that song's out of his range. I think all of Bon Jovi is out of his range.
Yeah, I don't think he should. I think he shouldn't have been there, or he should have maybe introduced somebody else or something. But he did the music hairs, the Bon Jovi thing, and it was not good. So
yeah, I don't even know what this is. Apparently, I'm missing out on something.
I'm just telling you, look it up. Look it up and watch old Jelly Roll.
Miley Cyrus, she's pretty good. She covered
Miley Cyrus.
Metallica song sounded good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's performed with Metallica. They did Nothing Else Matters.
She's good.
Yeah, Karen's right. Jelly Roll should have introduced Bon Jovi doing a Jelly Roll song. Yeah. Of course, I don't know any Jelly Roll songs, but
somebody save me from myself. I've been so long living in hell.
That actually sounds exactly like him.
They say my lifestyle is bad for my health. It's the only thing.
All he's missing is somebody called Jason at New Age Tattoos. I want to get Steve to get a face tattoo.
Yeah.
I
got a guy right.
Face tattoos.
All this drinking and smoking is hopeless, and never to him down. Now that I need something inside of me is broken, but free.
I don't know what I just heard, but I'm kind of sorry I heard it.
Steve loves it.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Jelly Roll
I knew he was going to fucking do that.
And I only play God, I gotta pray. Who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, only talk to God when I need a favor. Lord, I need a favor. Ooh.
Is Jelly Roll a rapper? Or what is he?
He was.
He originally was a rapper, but now he's turned to country music. He's kind of rap.
What country?
Yeah, is it Ecuador? What the fuck? What was he?
No shit. Fucking Argentina? What country?
Your love is like bad medicine. Oh God damn.
It used to be called hip hop. Hick hop.
Hick hop.
Hick hop.
Well, if Jason at New Age can't hook Steve up, I got a guy and Christina has a guy. So we can make it happen.
Steve getting
Yeah, I would actually we could make this a special subscriber show and I would fucking pay to watch it. Steve, what kind of face tattoo do you want? I think you need a big set of balls on your forehead.
No, we don't
Yes,
want
balls.
to.
Put a cock right here on your cheek.
No,
With the tip right in the corner of your mouth.
I don't want anything that my mother's gonna go. Steven! It's bad
And
enough that
then
she's
little
gonna
spurt
fucking
marks
be-
coming out of
By the way,
this side.
Corey says 10 out of 10. Steve, you're a great impersonator. You should front a Jelly Roll cover band. You could play a
Hell
big tent at
yeah.
State Fair. Maybe. Yeah.
It'd be better than that shit they got at the grandstands this year. They got, I think, 2 people I never even fucking heard of.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
So what would, if he's Jelly Roll, what would your cover name be? Oh, is that you found it, didn't you?
Yeah, this isn't the good part. This is just it's just the beginning. I'm trying to see if I can find the whole thing somewhere.
Yeah, Steve could be a Jelly Roll impersonator. He could go as Muffin Top.
I want to be Barbarian Queen.
Bavarian
Like,
Cream.
here's just the beginning. Here's the beginning.
I thought he said Barbarian
Yeah, that's all. There's only like 8 seconds.
No.
But here's
That-
8 seconds of Jelly Roll singing Bad Medicine. Yeah, that's just the beginning.
Well,
I'll just put
the
it out there.
sound
You guys,
for
if
one
you
is
see the whole
horrible.
thing. Yeah. Oh, it is. Yes.
Yeah, the
Definitely
sound
horrible.
was definitely set up for someone else. It wasn't set up for him.
I'm just telling you, if you get a chance to see it, it's very interesting. Oh well. DLD, Dirty Leg Disease, the Jelly Roll tribute band. Yeah, you could front your own band, the DLD band.
Or
We'll
FPOS.
be, we'll be doing it from the DVD of a Dirty Van
By the way,
down by the
could
river.
you guys imagine? Could you imagine if Bubba does move into Steve's apartment? Could you guys imagine how much Steve would bitch about Bubba behind his back? Could you imagine?
I can
Christina,
hear it.
every week you go over, all he'd do is just bitch about Bubba.
That fucking Bubba, you'll never believe what he did yesterday. I can just hear it.
You know what I want to do once Bubba gets out?
And
Here's
then
what I
Bubba,
wanna do.
then Bubba would expect Christina to do stuff for him just like she does for Steve.
Oh,
So the more I
hell
think
no.
about this, bad idea.
Hell no.
You ever seen the dog races where they have a dog chasing the mechanical rabbit around the track?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to have Bubba and Steve side by side with their walkers, and I want to tow a bag of weed in front of them.
My God.
Have the walker
We like the
races.
pig races where they all
Steve, on his walker,
They all run
Steve
for
can
an Oreo
fucking book
cookie.
it.
My little concern is that I hope Bubba's van's not down by the river because it floated away because the river came out. Riverside Park been
Yeah,
flooded.
it's way out of its banks.
If his van's still down by the river, it's way
It's
down.
gone.
River now.
It's a houseboat.
It's now a houseboat. Yep.
California?
Uh-oh.
Did you see California? How much rain they had?
Oh yeah, they're supposed to be getting a really bad storm.
Oh my God, they got it's crazy what's going on. They got like 9 inches of rain or something within so many hours.
It's bad.
It's nuts.
Well, that stuff
Yeah.
comes in off the ocean and then it hits the mountains and stalls and it
Oh,
dumps it
wow.
all.
I know that the Super Bowl is the big talk of everything.
So I got a question about that. How is it that radio stations can't say that phrase, but we're
Yeah.
allowed to?
What do you mean?
'Cause I-
Say the phrase Super Bowl?
Yeah, because I know
You can't
like
you could say Super Bowl. You could say it.
it's a trademark term because they won't
You
say it
can't-
on the radio. They refer
you
to it
can't
as a
do-
big game.
Well, Well, because promotionally you can't do it. You can't do it promotionally. You can't say you're having a Super Bowl party or come watch the Super Bowl. You can't, because it's a copyrighted phrase that the NFL
That makes
owns.
sense.
And the NFL sells the right. The NFL sells the right to say it. And in fact, the right is CBS's this year. And I don't know which network has it next. So the NFL signs a deal. Every so many years, they put their broadcast rights up for negotiation. All right. And the networks buy it. For example, CBS pays so many $1 billion. Fox pays so many $1 billion. And NBC pays so much money. And then ABC and ESPN pay money too. So they pay money to have the games, all right? And they're also getting money from Amazon. So this latest agreement was CBS paid so many billions of dollars, and they get the rights to air games on Sunday and the playoffs and a Super Bowl. Fox, playoffs, Sundays, playoffs, Super Bowl. NBC, Sunday nights, playoffs, Super Bowl. And ABC, ESPN, Monday nights, playoffs, and a Super Bowl. All right? And so they all get one Super Bowl. But this year, Fox in the last one, they got the agreement for Thursday nights. All right? So then the agreements will come up again, and they'll sell the same thing. So the one who, if you are the one that has the rights for the Super Bowl that year, you have the right to use the word Super Bowl. And you'll have the other networks also will have the right to use it, just in promote, like saying, and the Super Bowl will be held on CBS on blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. But you don't have the right to do anything else. You have to refer to it as a big game or something like that because of the copyright that NFL owns. So yeah, if you're a radio station or a local TV station, you can't promote it.
So would
It's
Steve
illegal.
be able to talk about his show tonight as the Super Bowl party? Because you know they're going to blaze up a bowl tonight on smoke signals.
Well, that's fine, but yeah, no, he can do that. So, but he can't say, hey, come pay us money to come join our Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
Okay.
You can't make money from it. So radio stations that are wanting people to pay money to come watch the game, they can't do that. You can't have a
If
Super
they
Bowl
would
party.
pay us money, our show would be better.
Yeah, and like restaurants like Wings, etc., they have the big game and they have big game specials. So,
yeah,
you know, you can go
but
there.
You can't have a Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
Or you're putting yourself at, maybe in some
Yeah.
small town that they might be having a Super Bowl party, but it's
Yeah.
not officially called a Super Bowl party.
Yeah, you
Because
risk
that's
copyright
illegal.
infringement.
You can't. Yeah, you can't. I mean, who knows if they're going to do it, but they can, and they will win.
Oh yeah.
So you can't promote it. So that's how it works.
I was just curious.
Like I'm having a Super Bowl. I'm going to have a Super Bowl party at my house, but I don't have to worry about the NFL.
Yeah, because you're not charging people to come to your party.
Yeah. So that's
Well,
but if I was going to charge money for beer or whatever, then I can't have one. Oh, Holly says they're having a Super Bowl party at her place. Oh, I'm going to turn her place in. I'll make some money on that.
yeah, you can't
way-
call it that, Holly.
Yeah, if you turn people in, you can make some money. So I'm not going to turn them in. No.
You lose your lawn mowing chick if you do that.
Right.
But I'm just saying that they do actually have people can get money turning in violators of that or something. So, but I don't think the NFL gives a shit about Springfield, Illinois having a Super Bowl party.
Yeah, it's not a big enough market to cut in on their money.
And they're not charging people to be there, but they're charging people for fares.
Yeah.
I think you're okay, Holly. Hope you have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, she said you don't have to pay to be there.
I bet those guys are always coming on to that bar, checking her out. You think she's getting sexually harassed?
Oh,
Oh, probably.
Oh, I'm sure she
Yeah.
is. You think she's wearing her shirt all low cut to get bigger
Well,
tips?
yeah. That's how you
Oh,
make your
I
tip.
would have. If I had her tits, hell yeah, I'd be low cut all the time.
She'd be wiping the bar with them.
Hell yeah.
Oh, good God.
God damn, I'd definitely be getting big tits.
Tips. He said tits.
Look at boys. These titties got to be worth at least a $25 tip, you sons of bitches.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah. She said she's been asked if she was married. Yeah, you're wearing your wedding ring. I'll ask you. You know what we should do, Steve? We should just go on by the bar that Holly works at one night.
Yeah.
Harass
Just go
the
buy a
shit out of
drink
her.
and- Yep, and harass her and tell
Yeah.
stories about, oh yeah, I banged her.
Oh, good God.
Tell stories to the other customers. Oh yeah, we used to double team her all the time.
Choo choo.
Poor Holly.
We're gonna play my favorite game, tits for tips.
Could you imagine the fun we could have, the disruption we could have?
Yeah,
That
I
might
can
be
see
something
us
to do,
getting-
Steve.
I want to go because I can see us all getting thrown out.
And she works at the one right near the VU, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, might be something. All right, so tonight is smoke signals with
Stroke singles.
If Bubba's not mad at me after my little comment earlier.
check out Stone Cold Steve Possum and Bubba Panda tonight for smoke signals. They'll be on. They'll be high as well. Bubba won't be high, right?
Yeah, I probably won't be.
Because Bubba can't smoke weed, right?
He can.
Oh,
has
he
a vape.
does. He vapes. He
He
gets
goes
high.
outside. He goes.
He smokes
He-
weed even though he's in
special.
rehab.
He's special.
It
He's
doesn't
the only
stop
motherfucker-
him.
That motherfucker, the only person I know that puts a note on his door that says, "Don't wake me up before 11 o'clock." What? I go outside and smoke when I fucking want to. You don't fucking tell me when I fucking go out and smoke. I go when I want.
11 o'clock?
Yeah, he said he has a note on his door, "Do not disturb until after like noon." He says he stays up all night watching his iPad and he don't go to sleep.
Well, whose problem is that?
He's got to love living in there. You think he's enjoying it too much, Steve?
This son of a bitches don't want to give me any fucking food. I gotta eat corn dogs all the fucking time.
Do you think he's having fun in there? Or?
Oh, I don't think so. I think he's okay in there right now. I think he's ready to go home. That's not how I blame him, you know. Poor Ellen got to drive all the way out to Hillsborough just to see him. I'm sure it's a little bit of shit, but he's going, the way I understand, he's going back to where he was before over in Franklin.
Well,
With that friend in Franklin.
I'm sure I'll be happy then. At least he won't
You know,
stay.
he misses Fatty, and
They clean up all of his infection and stuff.
I don't know. I hope so. I hope they just. That's
He's not
why.
gonna be-
That's why
not
I'm
gonna
going
be
5 more.
speaking of
I'm getting
infection
5 more rounds because I want to make sure I want to make sure my infection's dead.
All right.
That's
He
what
was
I
talking
said.
about Bubba's.
I'm going 5 more. I have 5 more rounds.
I was talking about Bubba's stinky infection, not your
I
stinky.
hope he's having sticky infection cleared up.
I hope so. Smelled like
He ain't
dirty
been on
hands.
antibiotics. He must not need antibiotics. So
Well, good for him. I hope they cure his DVD.
Is it curable?
I hope so.
They said
Like
he's.
herpes.
Well, you guys announced last night that he's coming. When is he?
No, he announced last night. He came on and
Yeah.
told us.
Yep, he popped up in the chat and said, "I'm going on Wednesday."
Oh, good.
So-
All right. So next
well, he
Wednesday.
said the other day he'd hope to go home by Valentine's Day.
So next Wednesday is when he's getting out.
Yeah, on
A
Valentine's
week from
Day.
today. All right.
What
Well,
he
let's
said.
wrap it up. Let's wrap it up so I can go work out. I want to thank everybody for checking us out today. You got smoke signals tonight. And then we've got we're back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. 2 shows tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, everybody, and we'll talk to you later. So long.